Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ride 2 here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here, and in today's episode guys we're doing two more challenges in the team versus team. Now the next one up is classy riders. Now what we're going to do also guys, we're only going to be using bikes that we've already got in our garage. There may be some in there that I've used, there may be some that I haven't used. It's all about just picking the right bike for each challenge, and that just makes it a bit more interesting. Now this is the next challenge, so we got to race around the French Riviera full circuit. We need a naked bike up to 520 performance points. So let's check our garage. Oh, actually we've got quite a few. That is absolutely brilliant. So which one should we go for? So I suppose it's one of these MV Augustas we're going to use. Should we go for that one or the more powerful one? I think I'll go for that one because it's right on the performance points. And let's get straight into the race guys, so here we go. Right, so here we go with the first race. Also guys, I'm not going to adjust anything on the bikes. We're going to ride them on the standard settings. I mean, some of them I haven't even upgraded anyway, so it might not have the suspension for me to adjust. But we're up against, oh my god, they've got some weak bikes in their team. This should be quite easy. But we will see guys. Let's get straight into the race and enjoy trying a new bike and trying winning this challenge. Let's get straight into it. Right, so here we go with the first race in today's episode. Now I haven't ridden this bike before, so hopefully we should be okay. And we've got some decent bikes in our team, but the AI's team was really weak, so we should be okay. Let's see if we can get a good start. Oh, this bike's got decent acceleration, but how does it handle? We will find out. So that's a good start. We go straight into the lead with our teammate Max Wood. Let's see if we can win this race. Now I think there's a couple of bikes on my team that might keep up. I think Max Wood's on a Yamaha, that MT-09, so that's okay bike. I don't think I've tried that one out, so I'm not sure how strong that's going to be, but we're doing okay. This bike handles all right considering we haven't adjusted the settings through there. Slow it down. What are the brakes like? Not too bad. It's dropping nicely into that corner, and I think my teammate's coming round on that Yamaha. Oh god, he's just made contact on my back wheel. Oh, so this is going to be a bit of a head-to-head between one of my teammates. Now that's okay, I don't mind the challenge. Let's have a decent race together as long as we don't knock each other off. Let's just hold the speed through there. Now this bike feels pretty damn good. I'm not sure what the top end's like. I don't think it's going to be super quick because it's not fully upgraded, so it's not got the most powerful engine in it, but it did have about 140 brake horsepower, so it's going to be quite powerful. Right, let's try and hold it through there. Oh my god, my teammate on that Yamaha's come flying through that corner and taking me in the inside. Let's just stick with him. That Yamaha could be better in the corners, but hopefully we can get him on the straights. Oh god, struggled to turn it in there. Needed to use a bit more front brake. Let's try and get nice and tight through this section. Now this is where you find how good the handling is on this bike, because these are tight turns. Slow it down, turn it in. Oh god, just overrun it there, but it feels okay. Oh god, a bit of a wheelie there as I tried to change direction. I've got to be careful with that because we haven't got anti-wheelie on. We've got it turned off, so we've got to be careful because this bike will wheelie up at the low speeds as we come out the corners. Let's try and hold it through there and try and get any slipstream and power it down the hill. Let's see if we can get past him in this corner. And yes, we do have a bit more power, and we've gone past the Yamaha, so that's absolutely awesome. Right, slow it down. The brakes aren't that good, and I've overrun that corner. Is he going to come round in the inside? Yes, he is. So looking at the way the bikes are set up, that one is obviously better in the corners, but on the straights I have the advantage, and I've managed just to slip up the inside. Oh god, just scrape past him. Had a little bit of contact, but nothing major. I don't want to knock my own teammate out because we are in a team event, so if us two could get a decent result, hopefully the other two will do really well as well, and we can win this first event. I'm not sure what's coming up next guys. It could be a really tough challenge, and well, we're just going to have to see. Right, let's just try and hold it around this corner. It feels pretty good, this one. I'm quite chuffed that I chose this one. Like I said, I hadn't ridden this one before, so it's a new experience on a different bike, which is awesome. And let's just try and hold it through there, and we're not as quick through the corners, so the Yamaha is catching us up, and he's going to take the inside. Oh, I heard him coming. Luckily I went on the outside because he could have taken me off in the inside there, so we've taken outside line, but that has cost us a bit of time, so we're going to have to get back in the slipstream and see if we can get past. Right, let's be careful. We can't really overtake in this section. Can we go? No, I'm not going to risk it. Just hold back and just try and get in his slipstream before the next corner. Let's see if we can get past him. So let's just try and get a little bit of slipstream here, which is awesome. Can we go up the inside here? Oh God, I didn't want to go into the back of him there. He's taking a decent line, and that's the line that I wanted to take, so I'm going to have to go on the outside and just try and drive past him. Can we? No, we're not going to get a better drive out that corner, and he's holding the lead. So this is going to be a harder race than I thought against one of my own teammates. Let's just try and hold it around this corner and just try and get any slipstream again. And again, we've gone a little bit wider in that turn, and we've managed to just hold it there. We went onto the curb slightly, but that's okay. We've got away with that. But the Yamahas are just pulling away into the lead, so we need to close that gap through here. Let's try and hold the speed, slow it down, get a bit tighter, use that front brake. That's much better to get the front end turned in and drive it. Keep that front wheel down, being careful and not overdoing the back brake. We don't want to slide off through here. Oh God, I had to slam the brake on there just to turn it in, but we're sticking with him, which is awesome. Now we've got to try and drive past him down the hill if we can. Let's get a nice drive around this corner and get this slipstream, and we should be able to get past him. Right, let's get this slipstream again. Can we dive up the inside? Are we going to get enough time before we turn into the corner? No, I'm going to have to back off. If I could take the inside line, I could have got cracked off there, so it wasn't worth it. Let's just take a back step and just try and get him on the straight. Let's get in his slipstream and see if we can just coast past him here. We should be able to. Yes, we are getting in his slipstream, and we've managed to coast past him. So we're going into the final lap, and this is going to be a closer race than I thought. So we're going to have to be clever and try and be a little bit better in the corners as well, just to pull away slightly to make sure we win that. Oh God, I didn't get enough turn into that corner. Almost went straight into the barrier. Let's get a little bit tight on this corner. Just drop off this speed slightly. Just hold it, and we've managed to hold it through there. But Yamaha's sticking with me all the way here. So we're going to have to try and be careful in this next corner. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Don't hit the curb, and we've managed to hold it. But he's sitting right behind me. He's going to dive up the inside, so I'm going to have to take a wider line through here. Let's just slow it down. Be careful. Yes, I knew he was going to come up the inside, so we're just letting him go. It wasn't worth going into that corner on the inside just in case I got knocked off. Right, let's get his slipstream again. Can we get past him before we turn into this next section? Yes, we did this time, so we managed to drive into this section. Turn it and hold. That was okay, brilliant. So we held the speed through there, but now the Yamaha's in our slipstream going into this corner, so I'm going to probably take a wider line through here. It's not worth, like I say, again going in that inside just to make sure I don't get knocked off. Let's be clever with this race and not overdo it. Let's take a slightly wider line. That's going to slow us down slightly, but that avoids the contact. Yes, there he comes. Oh God, he just touched my front wheel there as he turned into that corner, but luckily it didn't make me lose control. Let's just hold it through here. So as long as we stay with him, we're going to get past him down the hill. And again, just didn't get it turned in enough there and just went onto the curb. That's cost us a bit of time, but we're still in a decent distance between to just try and close that through here if we can. Slow it down, get it turned in, and slow down really in first gear, and then just drive it again. Oh God, it's got a little bit more of a gap between us this time. He's going through there a little bit quicker, so the AI have upped their level a little on this last lap, so we're going to have to be really good going down the hill. We need to get closer. Let's try and get nice and tight. Now we've got to drive it. This is where we've got to get past him, so let's get right in his slipstream down the hill, and let's see if we can get past him in the inside. We don't want to take the risk. Let's just dive up the inside. Yes, we're going to get past him. Right, we've got to turn into this corner. No, I've overrun it. Slow it down, and I've gone really too fast in that corner. He's going to take the inside line, but I've got to try and drive out the corner. Yes, got a decent drive, get into his slipstream, and we slip past, and we should be able to take it to the line. Oh my God, this race has been a lot closer, and that Yamaha has really competed against my bike, and we should be able to take it to the line. But what a close race. But we're teammates, and we should win the team event. We got first and second. Hopefully we got third and fourth, because the other bikes in this race were a lot weaker. And yes, we do. We win the first challenge in today's episode, and I really enjoyed that bike. It handled pretty well considering I didn't adjust any of the suspension setup, and it's not fully upgraded, so you could make it a little bit better. So we won that one easily. Let's get into choosing our reward for this challenge, and then we'll get into the next one, guys. So let's jump into that now. So here we go. Right guys, now we can choose a reward, a bike for that challenge, which is absolutely brilliant. You don't just get credits, you get the opportunity to choose a bike as well, which is brilliant. Now I've already got one of those Triumphs, so I'm going to go with the Italian bike, and then we're going to jump straight into the next challenge. Now like I said guys at the start of the video, we're only going to be using bikes that we've got in our garage. Now if we don't have a bike for that challenge, then we're going to have to buy one, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, in each one of those challenges I've got a bike for, because I have got quite a few bikes in my garage. So we're going to jump into the next challenge. Hopefully it is another awesome challenge like the one we've just done, and we will have an awesome race. So we'll get straight into it now, guys. So here we go. Right, guys, the next challenge is old school bikers. Now this one is going to be, looks like it's going to be around Monza. And we need a bike between 94 and 2003 and up to 600 performance points. And it's a super bike. Now, I've got no idea what bike I've got in my garage in that range. But we're going to jump into that now, guys, and find out. Oh, God, yes! I've got one, and it's the Supermoto SB8K. That's an awesome bike to use, and it falls in that performance points. Let's get straight into the race, guys. So here we go. God, dear, I was lucky, guys. I had one bike for this challenge, and it's the one I'm going to have to use. And looking in the race, there is a few decent bikes in this race, so this could be interesting. And it's around Monza, which is an awesome circuit to race around. So we're going to jump straight to this race and hopefully have another good one. So here we go. Right, guys, so here we go with the second race on this awesome Supermoto. Now, I haven't adjusted the suspension at all. I've left it on the standard setup, but I have done a couple of races previous on this Supermoto, and I absolutely loved it. It's an awesome DLC bike that I got a while ago, and let's see how it performs in this race. Now, there is a couple of bikes in this race that I think are going to compete, so I'm going to have to be really good, and I think it's one of my teammates. Oh, it's my Spanish teammate that has pulled away, and he's on that Aprilia RSV. Oh my God, that's a good bike, and I just got touched on through there, but luckily I stayed on. And let's just see how the lineup pans out, and I think there's quite a few of the other teams sitting behind me, and that Aprilia is pulling away. Oh my God, this is going to be a tough race to win, but as long as me and my teammates pull away and get first and second, hopefully the other two in my team will recover and hopefully get in good positions to win this team event. Now, it's going to be really interesting to see if this Supermoto can compete against the awesome Aprilia. Now, the Aprilia is a bike that I already have in my garage. It's the RSV R1000, and it has decent brakes. It's very, very powerful out the turn with that V-twin engine, so it's going to be quite a difficult race. I'm not sure whether I'm going to have the greater top end, but let's just try and get in his slipstream. This hasn't been a bad race. We're starting to pull away from the rest of the group, so it looks like it's going to be a head-to-head fight to the end of the race. And I've just got to be careful that neither of us go over the top and knock each other off, as again it is a team race. So let's just hold it through there. It doesn't feel too bad, but so like I said, I've ridden this Supermoto before, and I know that it has some really good points to it. So let's see if we can get past him here. We've got any slipstream. We're going to just slip past the Aprilia. Yes, we do. That's awesome. So we're into the lead. But let's see what the brakes are like into this corner. It's trying to hold the speed, and I haven't gone into there really tight. Is the Aprilia going to come up the inside? Yes, the Aprilia was a lot better in that corner, and he's taking the lead again. But hopefully, if we can get in his slipstream, we can get back past him again. So let's just try and get in his slipstream and see if we can get past him. Yes, we are. So we're going to drive it towards the chicane, but we're going to have to brake soon. Is he going to dart past me? Yes, he's going to go past me. He's going to dive into that corner before me. Let's just hold back so we don't crash into each other. Turn it over. That was nice and smooth. Now try and drive out. Keep that front wheel down. Now, we did put anti-wheelie on low, as I thought it would be a little bit trickier to keep the front wheel down on a bike this power, and we're not doing too bad, but he's managed to pull away on that Aprilia, so we've lost ground again. So it's definitely not a better than the Aprilia into the corners. We need to gain a little bit more speed, slow it down, but it feels pretty good into the turn. That's not bad through there. And now accelerate, keeping that front wheel down again till we make sure we don't lose any speed. And looking behind me, we've got the other team close behind. I'm not sure what bike he's on. It may be one of the Ducatis, but our teammates looks like they've dropped back, so it looks like we're going to have to make sure, oh God, onto the curb there, that we both finish in first and second, and that's going to give us the greatest chance to win this challenge. But that Aprilia is really gaining some distance now away from me, so I'm going to have to react. We're coming towards the end of the second lap, and if we don't get a little bit closer, we're not going to win this race. And I would like to win the race in today's episode, so I'm going to try and push it a little bit through here, try and get a nice drive. Well, that was a little bit smooth through there, but again, we're not close enough to get a real gain of slipstream speed, so we're going to have to try and be better in this next corner if we want to get a bit closer. Now we are running a lot quicker than the previous lap, so we have gained some time. Let's try and get a little bit tighter this time. Hold the speed, still nice tight as the Aprilia, and the Aprilia is going to just open that V-twin engine and just power it into the next chicane. We're going to have to really take some risks if we want to win this race, but I don't want to crash out either, so I'm just going to see if I can just push it a little bit more, but not over the top. So let's see if we can get a little bit closer into the chicane and see if we can hold a little bit more speed. Slow it down, left the brake in slightly later, but again, that's a really good entry into that chicane, and drive out, keep that front wheel down, not open the throttle fully, just to keep that front wheel down and maximum speed. But again, the Aprilia has pulled away. We're going to have to go quicker through some of these slow corners, so we're going to have to try and gain a bit of time through this chicane. Let's try and get a better speed into it. Right, slow it down, and we're running slightly slower on this lap, so we've lost some time. Again, that's nice and smooth. Even on the standard setup, this supermoto is absolutely amazing, and I do like it. Right, slow it down into this turn, and we've gained a bit of time, so we are starting to push it now. Let's try and stay off the curb into the next corner. Right, slow it down, get nice and tight, and again we've gained a bit of time, and he caught a bit of the curb there, so that's giving us the opportunity to slip past him on the straight here. Do we have the power to get past him? I think we do. Try and hold it, hold it, and oh my god, he's just touched my back wheel. Oh my god, I had a moment there, I thought I was going to come off. He just clipped my back wheel. What a moment that was, and I've managed to hold on to it, and we're still in the race, and we're still behind him. Right, just hold back. Let's try and drive past him in that corner. Yes, we do. Now we've just got to nail this last corner. We know that he's going to go nice and tight into that corner, and he's a lot faster. We've got to take the risk and go really tight ourselves and make sure he doesn't get past. Right, let's slow it down, get nice and tight onto the curb. Oh my god, straight onto the curb. But is it going to be enough? I can see the marker. Is he going to come past? Is he going to come around past the inside or the outside? I think we're just going to hold on to it. Oh my god, what a victory. There you go. Oh my god, I know it's my teammate, but what a race between the supermoto and the Aprilia. And we take another win in this team versus team. But in today's episode, guys, two closely fought battles. Two members from the same team. But who cares? We get the result and we take the team event. And now we're going to get an opportunity to choose another bike from another reward, which is awesome, guys. And then I'm going to show you what's coming next in this team versus team videos, guys. So here we go. Wow, guys, we've got two awesome bikes to choose from now, and I haven't got either of these bikes, so it's going to be a hard decision. So, but I have got more Ducatis in my garage than I have Hondas. But we will look at the stats. I'm not sure how close they are in stats. Let's have a look. So that's 475 performance points. Oh my god, they're really, really close, and even their stats are very close. But I think I might go with a Honda just because I've got more Ducatis, and I think I want to try that Honda out. So yeah, we'll go with a Honda. So that's what we're going to choose. And then we're going to jump in just to see what's coming next, guys, in the next episode on these team versus team videos. I hope you enjoy it. Please keep up the support with your comments, liking the videos. I really, really appreciate it. Right, so let's get straight into what's coming next. So here we go. Right, guys, so the next team versus team challenge is American Muscles, and it's on another naked bike. So this one sounds really good. So that's going to be in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.